Welcome to Building Together. I'm Scott Williams with the Augusta Home Builders Association, and today in this version of our outreach program we're going to talk with Nathan Trice, who is the owner of Pride Electric, a local electrical contractor, and Amy Pultz, who is the assistant principal at the Valley Career and Technical Center. Augusta Home Builders has had a long-standing relationship with Valley Tech over the years. What benefit does our association provide Valley Tech?
First and foremost, it's the relationships. It's building those relationships with the people in our community who happen to be business and industry, either owners or supporters. And then it's a trickle-down effect to our students. It provides them a successful start in their career because you're employing our students. You're helping to guide the Home Builders Association as an advisory board to our construction trades programs. So you're guiding our teachers who have been out of the trade for a while into how the curriculum could look and what is new and how we could better ourselves so our students are successful. So, and then on top of that, there has also been monetary support from the Home Builders Association, which we are extremely grateful for.
Well, I know that many of our members have people on their staffs that have graduated from Valley Tech, and I'm sure those relationships started maybe through summer internships. So I mean, I know clearly as an association our members see the benefit of supporting Valley Tech. What can we do as an association, as a community, what more can we do to help? How can we be involved?
Continue to be an advocate and an ambassador for our programs and what Valley Tech is. It's still amazing how many people in our community don't know that we exist. They don't know what we do. They don't know what we provide for business and industry. And so to be that spokesperson when you're having lunch with another business partner to say, these are viable opportunities for your business. And then also being connected, which you have been with our upcoming foundation and supporting scholarships for students that want to do things like Skills USA, or they're getting their feet wet in their own construction trade with tools and things like that. So continuing those conversations and partnerships, I think, is most valuable to us.
One of the questions that I wanted to ask, how has this last year went for you, the staff, the students, dealing with the COVID restrictions?
Sure, so just like everyone else, it's been difficult. Education has had to do a 180, obviously, about what we have done. We went from a complete close down, or shutdown almost, in March of last year to thankfully, to the support of our school board and the 3 superintendents that support Valley Tech, we were able to come back in September in a hybrid model. So we were able to see students 2 days a week. They supported our initiative to say that this is career and technical education. We can't learn that from home. So the students were required to come at least 2 days, and then once we had our mitigation requirements up to date and we were all prepared to do that, then we were able to bring students back 4 days a week. Some of them are there 4 days a week. And they truly are excited about that. You think about high schoolers that have been in school for 12 or 13 years. They've been in person their entire life, and so that's how they learn best. We have obviously the hands-on trades, so they need to be there. They need to be doing things with their hands. So that's been a great opportunity in our locality for the students to be able to be in person. Our teachers obviously come out of trade and industry, so they're not traditionally trained. So they have really had to work hard to learn this virtual learning platform. And they have put endless, tireless hours into learning those things and have done an amazing job for student success.
Well, and I don't care what trade you're talking about. In the building industry, every single one of them seems like it's at a point where the pipeline of replacement workers coming up through the system is not very full. And we're aging out, and you worry, are we going to have the people, to wire a house or to do the HVAC or the plumb a house or frame a house? I mean, I really worry about that as a builder.
I talk all the time that when I was growing up, my parents You know, it's when you go to college, when you go to college. And not that college is bad, but when you say, what do you like, what do you love? Now, if you tell me you want to be a brain surgeon, guess what? You're going to college, you know, for a long time. But if it may not be that, and it may be an apprenticeship model, or it may be that you started a career and technical education school and then, you know, move on to an associate's degree. So we're not suggesting that you stop learning, you know, but I think what we need to do as parents is start looking at what would you love to do? What do you want to do the rest of your life? And then how do we get you there? And so having those conversations with parents, especially in our area, where college has been at the forefront of parents' mind, to say that going and getting, you know, a certificate from Valley Career and Technical Center and starting your career that way, because many times our students are not going to be in the same career field 30 years from now. You know, they're going to have, you know, 4 to 5 different careers, not jobs, but careers. So why not start off debt-free, you know, with a great income and have those skills and abilities, and if they want to change their mind, absolutely, that's, you know, that's the great thing. I talk to 10th graders all the time that says, you know, education to me is like an interstate. You can get on and you can get off wherever it is that you want to, that you feel free, you know, and so there might be a time that you're not learning as much, but then you get back on that educational pathway and you learn something else. So just instead of being so narrow-minded as we can be as parents, is to broaden that.
And I think one of the misperceptions that we have to battle as far as in our industry and trade is a misperception of the entry level is basically how a trade is sold. And when I've spoken to the students there, I want them to understand you don't have to limit yourself to that. You can work yourself to be a lead guy. You know, if you're a plumber and you don't want to be in a crawl your whole career, well, I don't blame you for that. You don't have to be stuck in that position. You know, take advantage of the schooling, keep advancing yourself. You know, go to the state, take your test. There's going to be plenty of opportunities if you want to go out on your own and start your own business. I think going into the future, there's going to be more and more opportunity for young people to venture into that.
Well, Amy, thank you very much for joining us today for this Building Together session, and thank you for, you know, what you do for our young people in today's world. Okay, and thank you again for joining us for this session of Building Together from the Augusta Home Builders.